and enjoy the interview.
Thank you. Hi, Edward. I'm Arturo Hilario with El Observador newspaper in the San Jose Bay Area. How are you today?
Excellent. Thank you very much for your interest and your respect for this subject matter.
Thank you for taking the time to speak on your film. To start off, I wanted to know how you became involved with it. I've read that it's based on some historical events, and I wanted to know why you chose to work on this project.
Well, yeah, this project was brought to me. I was very surprised when I got it. I'm very grateful that I get to work in this industry, but it's very seldom that you get a project that really does fall right in line with who you are as a human being and what your beliefs are and your feelings are, because it's very difficult. And this film deals with some very difficult subject matters, but they allowed me to make a film that wouldn't beat you over the head with the subject matter, because the contamination of water is very, very hard to take. And it's the lifeline of our existence as human beings is water. And so like in Aaron Brockovich, it could become very depressing to find out the truths that are going on. And in this case, it does too, but it's not fed, it's not given to you, it's not fed to you. They allowed me to put humor in it. They allowed me to make a buddy movie, a movie about two people who have a strong relationship over 30 years, and they find themselves in the middle of all of this, having to understand and fight what I consider to be the most difficult aspects of living, which is, quote unquote, the contamination of water by the oil companies. And it's a major, major problem that's happening in the Central Valley of California as we speak. In the year 2020, in October, right now, when we're doing this, this is happening, and it's happening in a way that it's very destructive and very difficult to take.
Definitely. Thank you. So like you said, it is a drama, but it's also a buddy film. How did you approach directing it, the subject matter?
Well, like anything else, you start from the understanding of the story. Okay, it's about story. And I was very lucky, like I said, to do this kind of a movie. And when they came to me with the script and they came to me with the idea, they had the money. And I said, excuse me? You have the money for this picture? Who gave you the money for this picture? Because, it was millions of dollars. And how are you going to, how did you do it? And they go, well, the person who actually lived this life is putting up the money to make it. And I go, wow, can they do that? I said, my goodness, didn't you sign some kind of a non-disclosure contract? The attorney said, don't you worry about that, Eddie. You can go ahead and do this movie. I said, okay. So the attorney that actually fought the petroleum for like 13, 14 years is the person who's still with them and still handles the work for this farmer and his family. And they had allowed me to do it. And I said, wow, this is amazing that this is happening. So I was very fortunate to be prepared for the opportunity. That's called luck. When you're prepared for the opportunity and you can actually pull it off. And I'm very grateful because I got my friends involved. I got David Strathairn to play the farmer. I got Marty Sheen to play the lawyer. I got Harry Joel Osment to play the young guy that helps try to convince the farmer to sell his property or sell the water rights to the oil companies so that they couldn't be sued. And of course, we find out that was all a trick to try to sell them out. And it was not legal what they were trying to do, but at the same time, they were trying to do it. And there's a thing that happened in this, Arturo, that is very interesting. There is a reality that came out in this when we were looking at the transcripts for the court trial. And I said, wow, man, studying this is amazing. What is the heck does, the net present value mean? What does that mean? And because, the kid comes out in the story, the attorney uses it. And then they explained it to me. And it's very interesting. Amongst corporations and people that make a lot of money and people who actually are working, say, in banking or say in anything that makes extraordinary amounts of money, okay, billions of dollars weekly or monthly or yearly, the net present value means that if you make more money than it costs you to fight any lawsuits that come against you for doing the work you're doing, continue doing it. I said, what? I said, yeah, it's that simple, guys.
Okay.
That if you make more money than it costs you to fight it, continue to do it. I said, oh my God. You know, you would think that they just, you know, and it's true. I mean, I saw major banks that were caught, you know, laundering money into the trillions of dollars, end up getting charged billions of dollars, and they paid it as if it was no big deal, and they paid it off, and they continue to do what they're doing. And you just go, how can this be possible? Same thing with the oil companies. They're doing it, right? They're still doing it today. They're still contaminating water as we speak right now because it costs them less money to, you know, to fight it than it does for what they're making. So they're going to keep on doing it. It's crazy. It's really
Definitely.
crazy. Yeah.
And well, I think my time's up, but thank you so much, Edward, for the insight and for making this film.
Devil has a name, man. Arturo. I hope you liked it.
Oh yeah. Take care, everybody.
You too.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye.